Alright, what's up everybody? We're back with another edition of Everyday Hoops. Hope you guys are having a good one. Hope you guys had a happy Thanksgiving yesterday. And I hope you ate a lot, had some good food, spent some time with the family, stuff like that. Today, we're going to be doing a video. We're going to be doing 1 month into the season NBA awards. Basically, who would I have as my NBA award winners right now, currently. We're 1 month into the NBA season after today. And yeah, we're going to talk all about the awards, MIP, Sixman, MVP, Coach of the Year, stuff like that. Thank you guys for the views on the videos and the shorts recently. Really appreciate it. If you do like the content around here, consider subscribing, like, turn notifications to also like that. I really appreciate it. It helps out a lot. If you link to my Twitter, TikTok, stuff like that in the description down below. And yeah, don't waste any more of your time. Let's get right into it. So we're going to start with the Most Improved Player Award. And this one, I think is a pretty obvious one for right now for everybody. Tyrese Maxey so far, 1 month in, is my MIP. He's had an amazing season this year for the Sixers. They're one of the best teams in the league. And Tyrese Maxey is a huge part of his development. Last year, 2023, he averaged 20 points, 3 rebounds, and 3.5 assists, shooting 48% from the field, 43% from 3, 84% from the free throw line. So far this year, he's jumped up to averaging 26 points, 4 rebounds, and 7 assists while shooting 46% from the field, 40% from 3, 90% from the free throw line. So his points went up by 6, his assists went up by almost 4 a game. His rebounds almost went up by 2. His percentages from field and from 3 both did go down, but also he's attempting more. He's attempting 5 more shots per game this year and almost 2 more threes per game this year. But he's still shooting it at 46% and 40%. And his free throw percentage actually is at a career high 90% right now. Yeah, he's improved so much. He went from last year, I mean, we knew he was one of the better young guards in the league. We didn't know how much he was going to improve, if he was going to get to this level so quickly with the whole James Harden situation, but he has taken to that level and even more, honestly. Like, I didn't expect him to take this jump this quick. I thought this year was going to be a better year, and then maybe next year we could get to this type of jump, but no, he did it all like that quickly. With James Harden there still not playing games but still being in practice, Tyrese Maxey understood the assignment and he took it and ran with it. He's one of the better point guard, one of the best point guards of the Eastern Conference right now. If I had a vote right now, he would be an all-star, maybe even an all-star starter. Who knows? You know, like Tyrese Maxey has definitely taken a jump, having the ball in his hands a lot more, playmaking for others. He's averaging 7 assists, only 1.5 turnovers per game, which is amazing. Of course, the scoring has been great. He had a 50-point game earlier. He's had a couple 30-point games, doing it efficiently as well. And he has the Sixers looking like one of the best teams in the Eastern Conference. You know, it hasn't been a big drop-off, especially after losing a all-star-like player with James Harden. So shout out to Tyrese Maxey. And right now, he should be the most improved player. And right now, it's his award to lose, you know. Next, we have the Sixth Man of the Year award. This one's been pretty tough. I feel like there hasn't been one guy really overstepping. Everybody else has been like kind of 4 or 5 people kind of in the six-man race right now. They're all playing really good. But for now, 1 month in, I'm giving my award to Tim Hardaway Jr. of the Dallas Mavericks. Tim Hardaway's having a great year. So far, he's played in every game off the bench in 15 games so far. He's averaging 17.5 points, 3.5 rebounds, and almost 2 assists, while shooting 43% from the field, 39% from 3, 89% from the free throw line. He's averaging the most points per game in a season since 2019, which is the first year he got traded to Dallas. He's shooting his second best 3-point percentage as well, besides 2020 in Dallas when he shot 39.8%. He's having a really, really good season. He's had some big games off the bench for Dallas this year. Looking at some of the games he's had 3 20-point games, a 30-point game off the bench. He's only scored less than double digits twice. You know, that was the last game against the Lakers, he had 7 points, and a game against Denver, he had 9 points. But ever since then, he's scored in double figures every game. He's hit a 3-pointer in every game as well. He's hit 4 threes multiple times. He had a 7 3-pointer game. That was against the Wizards where he had the 31. Like, he's been just a huge spark of energy off the bench for the Mavericks. And it's big because the Mavericks are one of the better teams in the Western Conference, or started out as one of the better teams in the West so far. They kind of dwindled back to being kind of average, but still, they're a really good team. Tim Hardaway Jr. has been a huge piece. And because the Mavericks need that. You know, like, of course, you got Luka and Kyrie, but my big question with the Mavericks coming into the season, still a little bit of a question, is who can we trust consistently? Who are the guys that we're going to be able to say in the playoff series, be like, all right, we could comfortably throw him out here and he can make things happen. You know, and Tim Hardaway Jr. is doing that right now. Of course, how long is he going to last? I don't know. Tim Hardaway Jr. is the type of player where he goes on stretches, but so far, throughout the first month of the season, he's been very, very good. And right now, he has my Sixth Man of the Year award. Next, my Defensive Player of the Year award. This one was a little tough, but ultimately, I'm giving it to Rudy Gobert right now. The Minnesota Timberwolves are the best defense in the NBA right now. They have had an amazing season. They're probably going to finish as one of the better teams in the Western Conference. And Rudy Gobert, eye test wise, is looking like he's back to old Utah Jazz Rudy Gobert, where he was deterring people at the rim and being one of the best, if not the best, rim protector in the league. Last year was not a great year for the Timberwolves in general, but also for him. He did not look the same, but this year he's a lot more comfortable. He's averaging over 2 blocks per game again, his most since 2021 when he was back in Utah. I think that's where he won his last Defensive Player of the Year award. I'm not 100% sure, but he's been very, very good. He's had multiple 2-3 block games. The Timberwolves have the best defense in the league. That's not only him. Anthony Edwards as well is doing good. Kyle Anderson, I think, has the best defensive rating in the NBA right now as well. But Rudy has just been huge, and if the Timberwolves finish as the top defense, which they probably should, I don't see a reason why they shouldn't. Rudy Gobert will probably get heavy consideration for winning a 4th Defensive Player of the Year award, which is amazing. But yeah, man, Rudy is back to his old self, it looks like, again. Next, my Rookie of the Year award. This one was very close between two obvious people. But for now, 1 month into the season, I'm giving mine to Chet Holmgren. Of course, Wemby has been really, really good. But Chet Holmgren, man, has just impacted the game on a different level. You know what I mean? So far in his rookie year, he's averaging 17 points, 8 rebounds, 2.5 assists, almost a steal, and over 2 blocks per game, while shooting 55% from the field, 43% from 3, 87% from the free throw line. He's a 7'1" center, shooting almost 50, 40, 90, while also averaging over 2 blocks and 2.5 assists. Like, he's been amazing so far. And OKC in general has been amazing so far, which is a little tiny bit of a reason why I gave Chet Holmgren the nod, even though I feel like team success shouldn't matter in an award like Rookie of the Year. But not even just team success, he's just impacting the game so many ways. Of course, Wemby's doing that too, but Chet is doing it so efficiently. He's doing it, in just so many different ways. Like, he looks ready. Like, he doesn't look like a rookie already. Like, he looks like he's been in the league for 9-10 years, and he's just doing his thing. Like, he's come in, they've been a huge impact to his OKC team, scoring wise, scoring from many different areas. Of course, down low, the mid-range shot is a little bit there. The 3-point shot has been amazing. I mean, shooting 43% from 3 this year, and not just taking like 1 or 2. He's taking almost 4 a game, and he's shooting 43% from 3. Also shooting efficiently from the field and from the free throw line. And the defense, man, the defense has been amazing so far. Yeah, he's been great. He has been great. Of course, it's going to be coming down to a tight race between him and Wemby the entire year. And I'm very looking forward to see who has the advantage at the end of the year. But right now, 1 month into the season, my award will personally go to Chet. Next, I have my Coach of the Year award. This one, honestly, was super, super tough. There's so many teams kind of defying expectations and really good at the top so far, 1 month in. But I think I have to give it to Ime Udoka of the Houston Rockets. I mean, he has the Houston Rockets right now, they would be a playing team, but still, like, having them over 500, having them look like a competent basketball team is good enough, Like, this team has been in the dumps for the last 3 years, and Ime come in year 1 and already have this jump. Like, year 1 wasn't supposed to be a jump like this. Year 1 was supposed to be, all right, they look better. They're not going to win like 40 or 38 games or anything like that. They're probably going to win like maybe 29, 28 games. But just look a little bit better. Have the young guys look a little better. Have the vets come in and do their thing. But no, right now they are in there. They're 7-6. They're one of the best defenses in the league. They don't just look like a regular old 13, 14 seed in the West. That's young and improving. They look ready for it now. Now, it's 1 month in, so much time left. They still have 70 games left to play, or 60 something games left to play. Like, this could kind of come down to earth a little bit, which it probably will. But for right now, 1 month in, to have this team looking like how it is right now, I think I got to give my award to Ime. He's come in and changed the whole direction and just culture and everything about this Houston Rockets team, and it's very, very fun to see. And now finally we have my 1 month in MVP. This one was, again, hard to do. There's 4 people I was thinking about and putting over each other, and kept thinking, but finally I've come down to my decision. And so far, my 1 month into the season MVP award is going to Luka Doncic of the Dallas Mavericks. Luka so far this season is playing amazing. He's averaging 30.5 points, 8 rebounds, 8 assists, and a steal, while shooting 49% from the field, 40% from 3, 75% from the free throw line. He's got the Mavericks right now as the 3rd seed, or tied for the 3rd seed in the Western Conference. They got off to an amazing start this year. He was having huge games. They kind of slowed down a tiny bit, but still, they're one of the best teams in the league, one of the top teams in the Western Conference. He's been playing at an amazing level. The scoring ability, of course, is there. They're beating some good teams as well. They look like a competitive, competent team. And also, I had this team not as good as it was, you know, or so far early in the year. I did not expect this team to be that good. I didn't expect them to be top 4 seed good. You know what I mean? So to have him up here, have them up here, Luka doing what he's doing, just Luka magic. You know what I mean? Luka magic. Of course, a lot of other considerations. Jason Tatum, the Celtics are the best team in the league right now. Joel Embiid is having an amazing season as well. Honestly, if the Sixers were a little bit higher in the standings, maybe. They're tied for second, but there's also 4 teams tied for second. He was in high consideration. Giannis, because he's having a great year. Even Shea was in consideration. You know, for OKC having such a good year. Of course, Jokic. Like, so far, the MVP race is crazy right now. We're only 1 month in, so of course, later down the line, it's probably going to dwindle a little bit here and there. But right now, currently, 1 month in, I'm giving my award to Luka Doncic. You know, but I cannot disagree if you have Tatum or Giannis or Joel or anything like that. I can't really, you know, I don't really have an argument for you. You know, it really could be anybody's award right now. But that's going to be it for today. Hope you guys enjoyed. We got basketball back tonight for Black Friday. Very excited to get in and watch these games. It's these tournament games as well. So it's going to be very exciting. So we're going to have a good video for you tomorrow on it. But yeah, once again, if you enjoyed the content, consider subscribing, like, turn notifications, and all stuff like that. I really appreciate it. Really helps out a lot. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow.